Hello, internet friends, Olive here. Before we get started, I gotta ask that if you enjoy watching these guy versus girl battle of the sexes type videos, please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell because there are a couple more of those coming up on this channel and you don't want to miss out. Anyways, today's video is a fun match against a 5.0 rated guy friend who I'll call Doc because he has a PhD and does some big brain stuff for work. He's an excellent player in both singles and doubles, and I love talking tennis and sharing notes with him because he's as good at thinking about tennis as he is at math or whatever the heck he does. I don't know.
I'm just a simple jock.
He's a really tough opponent for me, and I'll give you some details that you can pay attention to and see if you can spot them when you're playing back the set. So he has a very well-rounded tool set on the tennis court, so serves, ground strokes, volleys, all of it. He's tall, and he makes good use of his height on his serves. When he's on, he can really punish with fast serves that come over the net at a really steep angle and or have a nasty kick to them. I'm not that tall, so when those big serves come over and hit the service box short and bounce out wide or straight up the tee, it's really hard for me to reach compared to like similarly placed serves that are low and flat bombs that land closer to the service line. When Doc is playing me, he tends to bide his time and make me hit a lot of shots while waiting for a higher percentage ball to become more aggressive on. So contrast that to my game where I basically come in hot on every point and try to dictate from the very first shot. He knows that I can get flustered by good defense and get tight and trip up if the point goes on long enough. And it's not like he can't hit a really good, penetrating, well-placed, aggressive ball. He just really likes to choose the right one to do it on. I literally get stressed out during points thinking that I need to hit better balls than I really have to in reality because I'm worried that he'll punish any less than stellar shot. That's something that I need to change and something that I need to learn from his mindset, that patience, that defense. My goals going into this set were to incorporate more net approaches to try and capitalize on my aggression and not allow him to grind me down with defense, earn some free shorter points since my physical and mental stamina isn't as good as his. I needed to stay patient in points and not overhit on opportunities that felt good. And instead, I wanted to look to create setup situations rather than endpoints with winners, right? So if you have this mentality of every shot being a setup shot, you end up moving your opponent around or you end up being in control of the point without necessarily like overhitting because you have a mindset of, oh, I'm going to hit a winner, right? I'm going to end the point. I know that's a lot of notes, but I'll be back at the end of the video with even a few more post-match notes. Let me know your observations in the comments and let's watch this dang thing. Enjoy. Good serve. Thank you. Go. Sorry. All right, folks, here's a little post-match commentary to wrap things up. So first, some things that I think I did well. On my serves that I didn't miss, I'm pretty happy with my execution overall, like the pace, shape, and spin of the ball, the placement, as well as my serve selections and variation. I think I was pretty effective when I made them in. I'm proud of myself for not blowing up too much at misses and generally being even-keeled with my emotions. In good times, it's definitely a weakness of mine, and in more emotionally challenging periods of my life, including these days, it's even more difficult. So I'll pat myself on the back for that one. I'm really happy that I got to serve and volley, and that I was following through with that and occasionally winning points, even though my volleys weren't particularly good that day. Those can definitely improve, and I think they will. I think it was just a little off. The most obvious thing that I disliked after reviewing the footage was that my first serve percentage and my double faults were just like not good. I missed a lot of first serves. I hit a lot of double faults, and they came often at really inopportune moments. My take on Doc is that he didn't have like a really great day. He made more than a few errors on his forehand out wide when he was on the move. And just like errors here and there in general that he usually wouldn't. He also had a good number of double faults and was generally streaky on his serve. He definitely got like a string of like some good serves here and there though, so you could call that a positive when he was serving well. Overall, I would say that my favorite part about my performance was that I wasn't really blowing up emotionally, even though there were like tight spots. I made my fair share of errors that were like kind of dumb or like errors of concentration or fatigue. And usually playing against Doc, especially with his style of like defense, it gets really frustrating for me. And the fact that I didn't let that frustration really get to me, like sometimes it can, makes me happy. The fact that I could kind of stay patient and not really rush the process on, the points after like a big miss or something. I'm happy that I could stay relatively even keeled throughout the match. So it was another fun practice session with Doc and a learning opportunity against a good friend and hitting partner. Hopefully I can get him on the channel again soon with some even higher quality tennis. For now, I will see you next week. Sorry for the late upload this week. I promise that I'll get the next video out this Friday. I'll see you soon and have a good one.